Et c'est le match à tous, c'est fini, on est parti pour la suite des aventures sur ce petit Wuthering Waves. Donc on vient d'atteindre le niveau 20 en monde et qui nous a permis de débloquer donc l'ascension qui va nous permettre de passer donc en phase supplémentaire. Alors on peut pas up encore nos persos. Alors l'ascension se passe ici, au pilier central, derrière moi. Non, c'est passé. Il est où? Trouver la porte de l'épreuve et terminer la quête, voilà. La porte de l'épreuve et quête, c'est... Merde, raté. Regarde. C'est ça? Ouais, ascension. Hop, on va se taper juste avant. Let's go. Donc, ils nous ont offert un personnage gratos. Là, dans les tickets. On a eu un ticket, donc là, pour remercier tout le monde. On a eu un ticket pour avoir un personnage 5 étoiles au choix. Évidemment, le personnage 5 étoiles était dans les persos qu'on a ici. Donc vous avez les choix entre Jingjing, encore Liang Yang. Donc c'est que j'ai pris moi, la petite Naïda là, la Verina et Calcharo. Donc Calcharo, je l'ai eu en doublon. En essayant d'avoir 10 yens, j'ai perdu moins 50 secondes dans la dernière vidéo, donc j'ai eu un doublon de Calcharo. Et j'ai récupéré 10 yens. Naïda. Verina. Qui en plus est une soigneuse. Son entrée en fait va permettre de pouvoir soigner le personnage qui sort. Ça c'est cool. Là c'est une très bonne idée à chaque fois. Donc il nous reste juste à débloquer le petit Diane. Et on aura les 3 personnes que je voulais en commençant le jeu. Donc j'en suis content. Pour l'instant on est bien. Je vais me servir un petit verre.
Leave it to me.
Misery follows. I'll stay calm. It's time. The die is cast.
Bloom.
Inferno!
Leave it to me.
Target confirmed. War spares no one. Too slow. Caution.
Bloom. Bask in the sunlight.
Fury boils. As you wish. Burn to ashes. Not bad, huh? Burn!
Leave it to me. Roll for me. Listen up.
Unleash the fangs. Strike!
bébé. Ah, ça manque quand même de la technique quand même. Hein. On n'est pas sur des persos comme de Villette où il one-shot tout le monde sans problème quoi. Ça demande un peu d'adresse. Donc là c'est bon. Trophée. Parce que mon niveau banque avait 2 niveaux d'avance. Donc théoriquement le niveau banque doit être voilà. 8 et 9. Alors là, il me faudra ça pour le murer. Là, je peux murer. J'ai ce qu'il faut. Et on va aller finir aussi la mission de Yang, parce que c'est avec la mission compagnon, on l'a pas fini encore. Il doit pas rester grand chose, mais on l'a pas fini. Il faut que je descende en dessous. Oh. Un truc à récupérer par terre.
It's time. I trust you can use it to the full. It's time.
Je sais pas pourquoi ça saccade un peu l'image. Yes. Donc on était à celle-là.
This should come in handy.
Hey, Rover, I'm back. My master is super strict before our performances. Lion dance shows started as a way to cheer up returning soldiers and boost their morale before... It evolved over time into a way to boost soldiers' spirits before battle. Later on, it transformed into the festive performance we see today. But it's still about keeping bad luck away. Beishi got hit pretty hard during the attack, and she probably blanked out for a bit. Then, perhaps her brain made up some fake memories about that creepy Jingle Beast to fill in the... Beiji wanted to kill the Jingle Beast to help his sister. But that won't solve the real issue. Like we heard on our way here, the scary beast comes with many different names. We can defeat the Jingle Beast now, but another Twinkle Beast could appear later. It's not enough to just defeat that one Jingle Beast. One must have the courage to take... That's why I want to help Beishi overcome her fear. As the lion dance evolved, it picked up various new styles and elements, which hold unique significance to... Our goal is to create a customized performance that true...
Les clochettes, le bruit.
Okay, gotta go prep now. See you at tomorrow's lion dance show.
Vu qu'elle a peur des clochettes. 15h, je crois qu'elle a dit.
Hi, Rover. It's been quite a while. Rover, do you know... Oh, the show's beginning!
Whoa! Whoa!
Someone's calling for help.
Je dirais qu'à ce niveau-là, pour la danse du lion, j'étais quand même plus sur celle de gaming, qui est un peu plus colorée, je dirais. Même si elle reste très jolie.
I was once chased by a big creature in the wilderness. All I could hear was a bell ringing and then I heard about the Jingle Beast, so I figured it must have been... But when I saw you perform today, it all came back to me. That's the same bell ring. So, I must have been the bell that sounded like it was chasing after me. It was
The lion dance inspires and empowers each person in a unique way.
Yeah, I loved your...
Beishi, that's amazing. When you joined the association, I was actually so proud. I'm happy you get to keep chasing your dreams. And, please forgive me.
I am upset because you never told me anything. You always carried the burden alone. You didn't even tell me you were gonna go kill the Jingle Beast. Don't you ever do something like that again.
I promise, I promise. Let me treat you to something as my sincere apology.
I know a nice food stall. It's right up ahead in the square. You should check it out.
Awesome. Beishi, let's go.
Rover, how was my performance? Did you like it?
Très simple.
Getting your Rover, thank you so... I couldn't have accomplished any of this without you. Yeah, sure. Let's talk somewhere more private. Rover, let's talk here. Where should I begin? Rover, since there are humans with resonance ability, then could there ever be beasts with the same kind of power? Uncontrolled emotions in human resonators lead to disasters. It's even more dangerous in beasts, as they follow instincts. Over time, most of them died out, driven extinct by their beasts that can bring their power under control are extremely... And the Jingle Beast, it happened a long, long time ago. The Jingle Beast wasn't called the Jingle Beast. It was called Swan-Ni. Back then, the Swan-Nis lived a tranquil life in deep forests. However, when the tacit fields expanded rapidly, some of them had to encroach upon certain human territories. Humans suffered greatly against the Swan-Nis, with their terrifying appearance, powerful resonance abilities, and wild animal instinct. And that's why the Swan-Nis were deemed evil. I read it in an old book in Huanglong. The Swan-Nis have nearly gone extinct over the years. And now, there might be only one of... And I've heard that last Swan-Ni, to make itself more approachable, it first came up with a less intimidating name. Something like the Jingle Beast. And then... it yanked off all its fur, filed down its claws, twisted. Maybe it was drawn by the bustle and merriment of human cities. It must have been lonely as the last of its kind.
On dirait qu'il parle de lui.
Maybe it was moved by human bravery against the lament and wanted to offer help. Maybe it wanted to fight the catastrophe that ruined its once homeland. Or maybe it simply couldn't resist human... Anyway, it never really became a human in the end. If it truly wanted to become... If you ask me, therefore... the Jingle Beast no longer rejected its appearance and began to, in its animal form, perhaps, in this process, it... Rover, what do you think the ending for the Jingle Beast was? Did it finally be... Well, I think the Jingle Beast no longer cares. In this world, there are beings with the appearance of a beast and the soul of a human. Just as there are beings with the appearance of... It will remain resolute and convey the beautiful... Oops, I got carried away and almost forgot. Thank you, Rover.
Wing-Yang, come here.
Coming! Rover, I must go get the props ready for the... Come watch my performance again next time. Please keep this bell. It should bring you good luck. Fare thee well, blessing swell.
C'est mignon. Je me demande si c'était pas une quête personnage. Que dans les quêtes... Cadeau complètement... Je me demande si c'est pas une quête personnage, mais que... C'est con qu'on nous l'ait donné comme ça et pas en... Pas un genre d'onglet qu'on aurait pu avoir accès pour pouvoir le prendre, quoi. Donc, quête principale, c'est celle-là. Entrer dans la mairie. Entrer dans la mairie, ici. Ce que j'aime bien, c'est comment on peut sprinter pour se balader dans la map sans que ça bouge l'endurance. T'as pas l'impression d'être constamment en train de t'arrêter pour marcher, quoi.
This should come in handy.
J'ai un petit décalage de connexion. Je sais pas pourquoi. Il y a quelques jeux que ma connexion a fait des hauts et des bas. C'est bizarre. Coin supérieur gauche de la carte est marqué d'un cercle rouge qui pourrait être un emplacement de mécanisme. J'ai absolument pas fait exprès. Mais vraiment. Oh la vache, je m'attendais pas à ça. Je m'attendais pas à one shot le bon vase. Hein.
As I expected. That must be the entrance to the...
C'est la matriarche qui parle? Non, pas encore.
A part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have... I see. So to gain access to the database, what is that sound coming from behind the symphony? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphony? Part of the score holder just lit up. As I expected. The drum, a bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. new walkway has shown. Seems I will need to look for more sonnet. Tacit discords inside the city hall? No, they are not real.
Comment il peut y avoir des
It must be
traces de
some kind
Discord
of digital simulation.
en plein milieu de l'hôtel
It
de ville, quoi.
seems they are the guards here. I suppose that sound. This is the second sonodisc. I should bring it to the Symphodi.
Ok, 2.
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sonodiscs down there.
This should come in handy.
So this is the right way to go. I'm being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magic. The drum on the other side has unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave, just to be safe. The music I just heard, it must be the sonodisc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Jinzhou's City Hall is the political hub, while the Grand Library, I've retrieved the third sonodisc. Time to head back.
Use it to the full.
Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling. I am being watched. This is the 4th missing note. Almost there.
Il doit rester une petite vache, je crois.
Now the water is all gone. One last note to go. Another bell just rose up from the water, but it's still locked. I'll need to connect the passageways first. This is the last one. They prepared quite the welcome for me.
It's time.
I have the last sonodisc ready. Time to go back to the Symphodi.
Une dernière note de musique.
Now I should have access to the database. So this is the Grand Library. I'm not seeing anyone here. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the archives for a bit.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why.
Oh, dragon.
So you've laid a trap for me.
Enfin, ça tombe que la magistrate soit un de nos persos.
Interesting. Do you
Comme
really
Sperme.
think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
Est-ce qu'on a réussi à rentrer ou pas? Ouais.
Summer! It's time. Now.
Leave it to me. Listen up.
Fury boils. As you wish. Safe distance advised. Safe distance advised. Safe distance advised. Miscalculation. Burn! Leave me alone. Feel my wrath. Target confirmed.
Stay calm.
Blue.
Il a craqué dans notre cas là ou...
Did you just offer yourself
Elle est pas
up to
fière
be
de
my
dire,
Now, it's just the two of us. Stow away that irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing. Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why are you so stubborn? Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have to crush you to make you behave for once?
Target confirmed. Misery follows.
Leave it to me. Bask in the sunlight.
Caution. Summer!
So you knew I was following you all. My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pests. So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. You're always so...
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course she is. How could I consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover? I trust you haven't forgotten our choose me. I'll tell you everything. I see. So she may then as the winners. Would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Non. Pourquoi on te donnerait des infos, sérieusement? Tu t'es pris pour qui?
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something is still missing. I've solved the puzzle, the discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast on two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north, north to the city hall. And the time reads, the Shichen of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
Il y a une bonne tête, la magistrate, quand même. En plus, cette technique avec les 100 dragons de Rosanne.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover. An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality. Yes, the Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent. Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts. Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense its memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly. Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good news is, I have figured out precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to... They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain... Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation. Thank you for your trust. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, But the Fraxidus is accelerating the indeed. You have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord, resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble. Those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue. Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue.
Donc on serait lié avec l'ancêtre de la ville, quoi.
You mean the unfinished statue of Jue? I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help. Rover, the memories of which you speak. As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had in other words, you may be the person mentioned, the unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust. Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns. Sorry, but I don't know. I pray you will find your answer. The Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou. Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero. I'm just presenting whatever lead I... Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, do not feel they are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on... I am saying this because I have faith. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accompany. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound?
J'adore son petit côté gris, ça fait un peu penser à Yaka. Yaka Kamisato de Genshin Impact.
Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate.
Very well. You will answer only after...
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. This is... Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. She is our honored guest, and...
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is...
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting...
Unless I'm not the only overseer in I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because you can try to stop us with all you have. but it's too late. Now, I have one question. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jouet. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
About Jouet. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate.
How dare you?
No.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now. Of all, we're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that... Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Bizarre, bizarre. Il reste bizarre comme passage.
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Jouet is the guardian, while I am the final decision. Thank you. Jouet can predict while justice may not be used for that. In addition, Rover, due to the Awakened One, when raindrops fall upstream, please head to the North Fall. I suppose so. But since you won't, I know you. Have you heard about? It's an organ upon you. But please, while operating, they have been thanks to their extra help. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. But the Black Shore this time. Apart from that, this photo is yours to keep. I will return with. Rover, are you all right? I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past. Since you are likely being closely monitored by the I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. I'll do my best to find Jouet and tell you everything I learned from it. This is my promise. Yes. Please leave. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle...
Understood. Should I continue?
No need. Both Chanli and I will be away, and there will be...
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but she just faced an ambush in the Central Plains.
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn her about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If she runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, she'll eventually have to confront them on her own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Mais ça me voit fait vraiment fort spécial, toi.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already...
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
She decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure she understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent, if everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet her in person. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected.
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me, his words only confirmed it.
Where was it when you last sensed it?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City,
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue and bring it.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus on.
I understand. I will not let anything or...
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my... I am the magistrate of Jinzhou. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. My job remains unchanged. I will fulfill my...
Is that your final?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn. Remember, I will always stand by.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
Intéressant. Beaucoup d'infos comme cachées, donc cachées, je parle de genre qui ressemblent à des complots, etc. Les sentinelles sont l'équivalent un peu des archons. Ils manquent de fer.
I see. Yes. I can feel the tension. I'm worried something bad is gonna happen.
There you are, Rover.
Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, I have experiments to run. The Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use...
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened. Exodus again? Ugh, those jerks.
Jian, the general. Jinxi.
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General...
Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinxi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Huanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who'll guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Whoa! First time hearing about all that. Maybe the Sentinel had its own special ways of picking candidates.
Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart from us.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised.
I understand your concern, Rover. Madame Jinxi was only a teenager, and she was suddenly selected to be the magistrate. It must have been so difficult for her. I remember people were skeptical when she first took off. Despite her achievement, people only showed they were...
Seriously, Lord Jue and Madame Jinxi, I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. What does that say?
Rover, since you're at
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell.
this flower, it's only a photo, and but...
Since it's about flowers?
Yes.
Grandma Lynn loves listening to
Alors, clac, clac, clac. J'ai enlevé la quête. Tu vois. Là.
Oh, hello. Hey, Grandma Lynn. Ta-da! We've got the ultimate badass here.
Oh, my. Yours.
Grandma Lynn, since you're... Have you seen flowers?
I'm familiar with most of the I don't think I've seen anything.
Oh, no.
Oh, Tisha.
Oh.
Yes, and she is. I'd call out to her. Oh, how I wish she's probably. I said I want go in that.
Thank you so much.
Oh, anytime, dear.
Je pense que dans la prochaine vidéo, on attaquera les. On va essayer de faire les 2 quêtes tuto qu'on a. Peut-être débloquer des ressources.
This should be the shortcut to the back mountain. Once we cross the waterfall, we'll reach Mount Pingting. The flowers seem to be showing us the way.
Non, ce
Let's
serait pas Verena.
follow it.
Comme il y a beaucoup de plantes qui poussent, ce serait pas Verena qu'on irait voir.
A bridge of flowers. That's impressive.
Ah, c'est Verena, hein.
Hello? Are you lost? Oops, sorry. I should have introduced myself first. It is a delight to make your acquaintance. I am Verena. My pleasure to have the opportunity... My apologies. Hi, Verena. I'm Tisha. Oh, right. Grandma Lynn talked about you. What seems to be the trouble?
We're looking for a special flower.
It's an unusual flower indeed. Pure black flowers are rarely found in nature. When looking at the structure, there are a few types of flowers. Take iris, for example. Its petals are similarly oval-shaped, but it's not viola either. Since viola has... Then there is also the cliff recluse, but this flower has a longer stamen and an extra petal. Lemongrass is also similar in shape. It's native to the New Federation, and Huanlong people may not be familiar with it. Though it has a similar stamen length, it has a conical inflorescence with a trumpet-shaped corolla. Oh, and I almost forgot the peacock flower. It's a single-petaled flower with a similar stamen, but the peacock flower has a distinct peduncle. Wow, you really know your stuff. Anyway, this black flower does look very special. There are hardly... So I'm thinking it might be a newly cultivated species. Also, its veins are somehow cross-shaped. I can feel some faint traces of frequency fluctuations on it, too. It's a sign of overflowing remnant energy. So, my guess is it should be a unique remnant plant, created by... But in order to figure out the right soil for it, or exactly what type of resonance energy it is... Gosh, help us out, someone! We don't know what kind of flower it is, and speaking of that, how does it even work? If I wore this flower on me right now, do I automatically... Shizia. Wait, yeah? I was just saying, if I wore this flower... If this black flower is indeed their symbol, the blood to everyone else, it would just look like a peculiar... Given that, if they are indeed in Jinzhou City, we may only need to... Oh, I see! But how do we get her... I could probably make one for you with my resonance ability, if you just need something that looks similar. Come on, Verena, you can do it. No way! That's amazing, seriously. It looks Thank you. It's nothing. It's friggin' amazing. Could you do that again? Please, I love it.
Il a pas l'air emballé, Yang Yang.
Rover, we've been seeing these black petals for a while now. Their scattered streams have been disrupted. Someone has been following Rover. Are you sure you want to? Okay. Tricia and I will wear these Rover. Please be careful.
The Fraxidus. What are they doing in a place like this?
Damn that woman. Always getting in our way. And what are you doing here? Get lost.
I'll have to take them down first.
Photosynthesis.
Target confirmed. Summer!
The weird noises persist. They're coming after me.
Là, j'arrive à la limite pour l'instant de mon level. Je monte tout en haut.
If I climb up to that point, I should be able to get behind that person. Better hide here for now. Looking for me? Oh, here you are.
Avec nous, les persos. Oh, les yeux de Utao. Il les pétales de Tao dans les yeux.
You're such a box full of surprises. So we're playing Truth or Dare now, Ice? Getting angry, are we? You're the very first person to pique my interest like this. Okay, so you're not up for small talk. I'll keep that in mind. You're my bingo. I'm one of the bloom bearers of the Black Shore. This Blake bloom is our symbol. It represents our mission to save the world. That's what it says in the rules, at least. Our plans? What is it again? So are you in? Nuh-uh, I don't. The world? Couldn't care less. If it's all to stop at nothing for more power, take down any prey without mercy, and indulge in all our desires for the ultimate. Well, I mean, I'd love to live that way. But the Black Shores, our garden, is home to many green fruits, and will make you the most special. My duty is to nurture and safeguard seeds like you, allowing them to blossom. Then, once the fruit ripens, I'll get to pick it and indulge the sweet. You're just like what Civilization Simulation Sandtable Tethys has told us. I can feel such explosive potential within you. One day, you'll surely bear the most No need to be so on edge. I won't do anything strange to you. Actually, I've been diligently protecting you, you know. I got rid of all types of pests that tried to get in. Ew, don't mention me and the Fraxidus in the same sentence. I couldn't care less about their petty games, but if they even think of just a couple tricks and I had those fools flapping around like headless chickens. Whoa, don't tell me you enjoyed your nightly rendezvous with that long maiden. You have me to thank for keeping those Fraxidus people away. Well, I've answered plenty of questions already. Now it's your turn. Huh. Do you think I'd entertain your inquiries if I did? Anyway, I'm not trying to get, but I'll be watching you. You're very... I can feel something oddly... My name is Camellia. Try not to let me catch you so easily next time.
And she's gone.
En tout cas, elle est très rapide pour fuir.
Rover, what took you so long to answer? Is that a friend or foe? The Black Shores. Phew. Shizia noticed a guy. Sure. We are in the shop.
Yep. je pense qu'on va couper là pour cet épisode. On va se finir l'écart. C'est pas très la plus. À la prochaine vidéo, je vais essayer d'aller, moi perso, augmenter nos petits personnages. Je vais faire passer level 50. Continuer de farmer un peu notre petit... comment ça s'appelle? Farmer notre petit monde pour pouvoir débloquer des ressources et récupérer, donc si on peut, rapidement Diane. Donc je vous dis vivement à la prochaine, c'était Fenrir. Ciao les gens.
Surtout partagez, likez et ouvrez.